Hey everybody, welcome back to another guitar lesson with 101 Guitar Lessons. My name is Lauren. Thank you so much for joining me today. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to the videos before we even get into it. Every little bit of your support really does help. Thank you so much. Let's get into the video. So today we're going to be talking about the top 5 things that you should know as somebody who's considering to learn how to play the guitar, or maybe you're just learning how to play the guitar. These are 5 things I wish somebody would have told me before I really started how to play. So let's get to it. In no real particular order. Number 1, let's say, is cut your nails. I know it's something that you don't really think about, but especially on your fretting hand, you want to make sure that your nails are pretty short, because if you have long nails, it'll really interfere with the note, and it'll be difficult for you to get a proper attack on hitting those notes and getting them to sound clearly. All right, it'll be really buzzy because you won't be able to press down the whole way because your nail will be interfering. So cut your nails. Number 1. That's an easy one. Now let's get to something that's a little bit more, guitar related. Specifically, your fingers are going to be sore. You might develop definitely some calluses, but you may get some blisters even at the beginning. Now, it depends on the type of guitar that you're learning on. This is an acoustic guitar with steel strings. You can learn on a classical or nylon string guitar with this, which just tends to be a little bit easier on your fingers to start. But it presents a different set of challenges. Or you can be learning on an electric guitar, also with steel strings, but they tend to be a little bit lighter gauge, not as hard on you. Now, I say start with an acoustic. It's well documented that I think you should start on an acoustic guitar. But if you have another guitar already, then go for it. Bottom line is, your fingers are going to be sore. Expect them to be sore. That's a phase that doesn't last very long, okay? But you need to move through it as a beginner. And, if you have blisters, chill out. Let your fingers recuperate. It's okay. If they get really, really sore, take a break. You don't have to spend hours and hours a day as a beginner. It's fun. It's great, but you're going to feel it. You'll also feel you may not get blisters or calluses, but it just may be really tender because you're pressing really, really hard. You're just getting used to how much pressure you need to put on each finger when you're strumming chords or playing scales or finger exercises. So beware that your fingers are going to hurt, but it's going to pass. So get through that first little bit of pain, okay? And it's not like torture, it's just a little discomfort. And it will go away and you will be fine. So know that there is a light at the end of that tunnel. It will hurt, expect it, don't worry about it. It will go away if you just keep practicing, okay? That's the other step. So a third thing that you should know is that when you're practicing, you don't need to practice for hours and hours every single day, all right? Really, especially as a beginner, all it takes is a few minutes. Okay, a few minutes of going over some simple exercises for coordination, maybe the first few basic chords that you learned or a scale, and that's it. And that really only takes 5 to 10 minutes a day. Now, there are some people that won't pick up a guitar and they'll pick it up maybe once a week and play for an hour or 2 hours and then they won't touch it for the rest of the week, versus a student that would pick it up 5 to 10 minutes only, but every single day. The person that picks it up for 5 to 10 minutes only every single day will probably get a lot better, a lot faster, and they won't have the finger issues that we discussed on the last point, because when you're beating your fingers up for an hour or 2 hours at a time, it definitely takes a toll. But 5 to 10 minutes, it's not going to make that much of a difference. So by all means, if you have a half an hour to sit there and you're enjoying it, go for it. But at the minimum, take 5 or 10 minutes just to go through everything, keep it fresh in your mind on a daily basis. It's like working out. If you worked out only once a week for an hour rather than, short bursts throughout the week every single day, you'd get very different results. So consistency is key, all right? Okay, another point is frustration. Prepare to be frustrated. It's okay. It's a new coordination. Physically, it's a new coordination, and mentally, it's an exercise where you have to memorize these certain patterns, whether it be scale shapes or chords, songs. So you're going to get frustrated. Be prepared. It's going to happen. It's okay. The frustration goes away. And guess what? If you get frustrated, put the guitar down, walk away for the rest of the day, come back to it tomorrow. It's all right. It's not a race, okay? You don't need to be the best guitar player in the world by tomorrow. It takes time. It's okay. Everybody also has off days. I have off days all the time. The best players in the world have off days. There are some days where it just feels like, I got thrown back 15 years and I'm at that level rather than where I am now. Why isn't it working? I sounded great yesterday. Why do I sound like garbage today? Well, it just happens. Everyone has off days. It's okay. Put the guitar down, walk away. Or watch some cool videos on YouTube. Listen to some great music. Get re-inspired. But be prepared to be frustrated. It's all right. The final step is that, the thing that you should know, it's not a step, it's the final point, is that, as I say at the end of many lessons, guitar playing is a journey. It's not a destination. You never stop learning. As much as I think I may know about the guitar, I know that there's a lot more that I don't know yet. And that's what makes it amazing and frustrating at the same time, and that it's a constant, never-ending journey. If you talk to the best players in the world, the guys that you listen to that fill, stadiums or concert halls, they'll tell you they're always learning new things. And if they're not, they're feeling stale and stagnant. But there's always a new approach, a new technique. If I've already mastered alternate picking, well then what about sweep picking? What about legato? What about arpeggiating this and that and superimposing these chords and understanding different parts of harmony? There's different levels, so many. So it's not a destination. You never stop learning, and that's a great thing. It keeps you interested. So enjoy the journey. I'll end this video the same way I do many others. Guitar playing is a journey. Learn to enjoy the journey. Enjoy the process every step of the way. Okay? It's not a destination. You will never arrive and say, oh, I am so amazing now. Because guess what? Your goal, I wish I was only as good as this guy or that guy. As soon as you get to that level, your goal moves ahead as well. As soon as you achieve it, automatically, subconsciously, you're like, oh no, I want to get as good as that guy and that guy. And you never really know, or girl, guy, girl, doesn't matter. It's interchangeable. But it always moves. It's a moving target. So you'll never actually reach it. And that's a good thing. Enjoy the journey. I'll see you guys on the next lesson. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We have great content like this coming out every single week, multiple lessons every week, and some other really cool things on the way as well. So that's it. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys on the next lesson. Take care.